Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechaha Kwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And I'm going to keep this lesson short, Lord willing, through the Spirit. And what I did is I screenshotted the article, that I'm doing this lesson for, since there's so many adverts and it cuts off the, recording app, Mobizen, there's not enough RAM on this phone, so I screenshot this article from The Sun, which this was published on the 26th of November, 2024, the hopeful year of Ya'ikwab's trouble, and you can see this is from The Sun, and it says, the headline says, food blow, major supermarket hit by shortages as shoppers spot popular items missing from shelves. Now, this took place over in the UK. A major supermarket has been hit with food shortages, leaving customers fuming over missing items. A number of Morrisons shoppers have taken to X, formerly known as Twitter, and Facebook in recent days, complaining about a lack of fresh produce on shelves. And it's not going to just be limited to Morrisons. It's going to be Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, which is like the equivalent of Walmart, or Walmart owns it, if I remember correctly, Aldi, Lidl, even though they're German, but they're over here as well, all these, supermarket branches over in the UK is going to be affected as well, so, here are the images from it, man. Morrisons said a software attack had affected its supply chain. Shoppers have been faced with empty shelves at their local Morrisons branches. It comes after a software system the retailer uses to control its supply chain was hit by hackers. You see, a lot of things now are just computerized, and there's going to be this, cyber attack, cyber warfare, and scriptures talk about famines, orchestrated famines, man-made famines, natural famines as well, so we're in those times, it happened in the ancient times, and these things are going to happen again. There's nothing new under the sun. Whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning, that we through faith, have hope in the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing. So these things are gonna, happen again, man. And again, everything, is on the grid and things like that. So all it takes is, a clever hacker to get into it, and, from there on out, they can, wreak havoc. You see? The ransomware attack has seen the supermarket suffering from a lack of fresh stock, including fruit and veg. It is understood dried and frozen goods are unaffected with stock levels as per normal. Posting on X, one Morrison's customer said their local branch was full of empty shelves after, open quote, a computer issue, which meant stock wasn't sent to stores, end quote. I'll get that scripture in a sec. So there's more on that article, but I just, screenshotted that for now. So, again, these are the times that we're in. You see? And, it just happened suddenly like that. Many people were not expecting it. You see? When they say peace and safety, there's sudden destruction. So these things are going to be, again, more commonplace. And look when it happened, around this time, that horrible festive Christmas time, when people are wanting to get all the goods and things like that, and Black Friday coming up, people are going to want deals and things like that nature, but we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, again, Yahweh Shai is in control. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 21 in the Revised Standard Version. Behold, provision, like your food and things like that, food, drinks, your necessities, Behold, provision will be so cheap upon the earth that men will imagine that peace is assured for them, and then the calamity shall spring upon the earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion, And even though, things are getting more and more expensive, inflation, hyperinflation, things like that. But for right now, things are still readily accessible, you can still go in and buy things, But there's going to come a point where, just because, you're in your comfortable zone of purchasing your things from the supermarket, it's going to come a point where there's going to be a scarcity of provision, okay? You know, and then you're gonna have neighbor against neighbor and things of that nature. And they think that they're good, you know, at that time when they think they can just go in and grab what they want, you know, they think it's all peace and safety. Then suddenly calamities, you know, spring upon them. All right, the sword, like the scripture says, killing instrument. All right, famine and great confusion. All right. So yeah, we're in those times. All right.